Hi, thanks for tuning in. This is Robert Karras of our Karras Asset Management and Planning in Independence, Ohio. We have created a series of videos in an effort to help clients better understand their financial picture. Today's video is being recorded in March of 2012 and provides some basic framework of Ohio's long-term care partnership and long-term care insurance. The first question to ask is, what is the Ohio Long-Term Care Partnership? It is an initiative between the state of Ohio and private insurance companies to encourage Ohioans to plan independently for their long-term care insurance needs. So just when did the program begin? In general, partnership plans began in 1992 in only 4 states: California, Connecticut, Indiana, and New York. The Deficit Reduction Act of 2005, however, allows states to pursue public and private partnerships for long-term care insurance coverage aimed at providing options to consumers under certain conditions. Ohio Revised Code required the Ohio Department of Jobs and Family Services to establish a partnership for long-term care insurance by September 1st of 2007.
One of the most frequently asked questions is, what is the purpose of the program? In short, the purpose of the program is to provide incentives for Ohioans for the purchase of qualifying long-term care insurance plans. By purchasing the correct type of long-term care insurance plan that qualifies for the partnership program, the number of people relying on Medicaid will significantly be reduced. The problem with Medicaid is that long-term care overwhelms the state of Ohio and puts adverse pressure on the state budgets, particularly Medicaid. In 2001, Medicaid spent a total of $2.3 billion for long-term care, while Ohio families spent $2 billion from their own personal finances and resources. This is what led to the state to adopt the partnership plan in an effort to cut down on excessive expenditures, which falls heavily on Medicaid.
Let's first take a look at how the program works. You, the consumer, purchase a long-term care insurance policy which first qualifies for the Ohio Partnership Program. Should benefits be paid out for your care and you exhaust your plan, you may be able to qualify for Medicaid in Ohio while retaining more assets than you would otherwise be allowed under Ohio's Medicaid eligibility requirements.
How important is a partnership plan? Well, without a partnership plan, many states, including Ohio, would be in much worse shape due to rising costs and aging population. Some statistics to know: according to Genworth Financial, a leading provider of long-term care, as of 2010, the average cost for a nursing home in a private room would be almost $75,000 a year, and a semi-private room is pushing $68,000 a year. Certified home health care aides are approximately $42,000 and $39,000 for assisted care. The next question that comes up is, how do I know if I qualify? First of all, a person has to be a resident of the state of Ohio. They would have had to purchase a long-term care insurance plan that meets requirements of a federally tax-qualified long-term care insurance plan. And depending on age, inflation protection must be provided. The breakdown listed here is that if an individual is 61 years old or younger, compound inflation must be included on their long-term care policy. If they're between the ages of 61 and 75, some form of inflation must be included, and anytime an individual is 76 years old or older, all that has to be done is that inflation protection must have been presented even if they did not purchase it.
Some other basic information you should know. First off, your income is not protected by the Long-Term Care Partnership Program, and your home may not be fully protected. Not all states will participate in a partnership program. There's no guarantee that all states will provide reciprocity in the event you purchase it in your state, but other states do not offer it. Partnership plans could change in later years, and there is no additional cost for participation in the Ohio Partnership Program. The official website for the Ohio Long-Term Care Partnership Program is listed below: www.ltcforme.ohio.gov. The question that generally comes up is, Do I even need long-term care insurance? Generally, financial planners may recommend long-term care if you own financial assets of at least $75,000, not including your home and care. You have an annual retirement income of at least $25,000 to $35,000 if you're an individual, and $35,000 to $50,000 for couples. You're able to pay premiums without financial difficulty, and premiums are designed to be stable, but think about if you would be able to afford it if premiums should rise in the future. If your financial goals are to leave an inheritance to your children or other heirs, or if you would like peace of mind, greater independence, or the ability to be in charge of your own circumstances in the event of your long-term care need. These are just a few of the questions you need to ask and address, and this is only provided as a guide for you before you move forward.
What type of long-term care policies are on the market today? Well, basically there are two types for an individual to consider. One is considered an asset-based coverage, which is where you pay a lump sum premium to an insurance company. They provide long-term care benefits through the life insurance policy underlying that an individual has purchased. The second is more of a traditional pay-as-you-go coverage. Here what happens is, as you pay your premiums, and these premiums are based on age of the individual, the health of the individual, the duration of benefits covered for that individual, and the waiting period before benefits begin. The amount of coverage generally, as we talked about earlier, also needs to be specified at the time of inception of the long-term care insurance policy. The benefits and the coordination of these benefits are very detailed, and it would be too extensive to enter into this video, but this is just a general guide for most people.
Who and what is involved in the planning process? Before we talk about who is involved in contemplating and coordinating long-term care insurance programs, let's first talk about what consumers need to look for. The first thing is unbiased professionals to walk you through the benefits of long-term care and the coordination with the Ohio Long-Term Care Partnership Program. Conversations concerning your individual needs and wants for your specific circumstances are paramount with your planning team. Elder care professionals who are educated in the state of Ohio's Medicaid laws are frequently included in the planning process. As a certified financial planning professional, our position is to work with you, educate you, and provide our clients with a long-term care insurance policy in an effort to retain assets for you in the event of incapacity or need for long-term care assistance. Most of the time we work with legal professionals who are schooled and trained in asset protection and Medicaid laws in the state of Ohio. While we are not attorneys, we would be happy to make a professional referral if needed. If you have your own elder care attorney, we would be pleased to work with them as well.
As you have seen, there's a lot to consider when it comes to coordinating and maximizing your assets and your financial picture. We are here to help. Our experience, along with our education as certified financial planners, provides you, our client, the ability to lean on us for support and direction in whatever financial issue you may face. If you have any questions or concerns relating to your situation, please feel free to consult with a professional who has the background to deal with your issues. As a financial professional, we can help you in many ways, be it long-term care planning, asset allocation planning, monitoring your portfolio, or creating a financial plan for you.
I want to thank you for listening today. This is Robert Karras of our Karras Asset Management in Independence, Ohio, and I would welcome the opportunity to meet individually with anyone who has questions or concerns about their specific circumstances. Thank you again, and you can reach us at www.rkarrasplanning.com.